top watched streamers.
Circle's got you beat by 10 whole
I
minutes.
know, jeez, Circle. Oh.
Hope everyone's doing well.
You should have Santa Boo Woo on here.
I don't have Santa Boo.
Oh. I didn't know how many it was at. Because I talked in the middle of it.
Just for a second.
What a cute Pride Fog pyramid.
You know where you can get Santa Boo Woo from is our shared Discord.
Oh.
I think it's in the overlays and stuff.
Okay, yeah, probably.
I mean, obviously you don't have to do it right now, but if you want to grab it, it's in there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I can't have you sitting like this right now.
Okay.
Sorry, your leg was on top of me. I have to have my legs out like this. Also, hi, Circle. I am missing things. What are they fighting about? Why is she defensive?
Neither of the two strategies I can do there. So I guess this will actually probably work out better for timing of my putting in time with this section, but also not getting too frustrated about it. Because this segment is hard. And this jump specifically is definitely the hardest jump of the game. I think the rest of the level has honestly been pretty fine so far. Like even the stuff after it, at least from what I've played, seems okay. But this jump where you have to navigate this platform is brutal in like every sense. Okay, can I land on this? Thank you.
I was leaving, I came in second box. And you said to me, I feel like you got off the wrong foot. And I really did. Thank you. I always feel like there's part of yourself. I see it in your eyes. Yeah, big down. Yeah. So you can't say that I shut you down because I was also open in that conversation. Yeah, but I haven't seen you since. Well, I haven't seen you since either. When did she try to get to know me? She trashes me in a group text. She comes to my birthday party and she's a total bitch. Google me if you want to get to know me. Google me. Do you hear her?
I feel like I'm gonna go back to that way because that way I at least am able to get to that jump to the platform more consistently. Even if the jump off of the platform is much harder. So for those that missed it, we spent like 2 hours last stream trying to lab out this jump because we've made it a couple times past, but it's still a really hard jump. And there's basically two equally viable strategies where one is not easier than the other, but they both make different parts of the jump easier and harder. And if that sounds complicated, that is because it is very complicated. So basically, instead of jumping over to that piranha plant, you're able to just ride the platform over. And if you do that, you actually end up getting more time to set up the jump over that little wall and then up to the next platform. Basically the spot right before the red gas, which is basically our PB. But the problem with doing that is this entire jump chain that you have to do leading up to it basically has to be perfect, and you have to cut all of those like pretty much perfectly. And then honestly, when you get it, you get a little bit more time to set up the jump, but I get it so infrequently that it kind of messes me up more because I'm like, oh shit, I finally got it, and then I'm not used to having more time there. So, because of that, I'm just going to do the spin jump strat.
There is nothing in this world I hate more than condensation.
I mean, I know you hate condensation, but...
It's so drippy, it's so wet, it's so annoying. Get away from me!
So wet.
No. In the worst way. I got this from my mom, who got it from her mom. Apparently, it just really runs in the family.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Oh, I didn't change to Super Mario World. I'm still in Fortnite. There's my problem.
Way to kill your visibility.
I'll not be in Fortnite for a while, given how slow this update's going.
Ha!
Yeah. Also,
You're now dealing with Fortnite
anti-shoutouts to having to update regular Fortnite before I can play Fortnite Festival
Did you say
with the update.
anti-shoutout?
Yep.
Shout in. Sorry.
Yeah. Damn it.
Whisper in.
Those Fortnite viewers are really confused. Yeah,
Right?
I'll
They're like, wow, they've really been adding a lot of games to this game. Mario Fortnite? Okay. How do I play it? Why could this be Mario Fortnite, though? We could build your own.
This is Fortnite World 3.
More like Mario Minecraft, I guess, but... Lego Mario Fortnite.
Yeah! Damn it. Browsing the Fortnite category is probably a nightmare. And I'm gonna be honest, basically every time I stream Fortnite Festival, my viewership is like whoever happens to stop by. Which like is fine. I'm not really caring about it, I'm mostly just doing it to play the songs and stuff anyway. But Fortnite is easily the least like visible stream stream category I've streamed to.
Let's just like see.
Just because I imagine there are probably thousands of Fortnite streamers live. Yeah! Damn it! Okay, I keep not making it into the gas like safety thing in
They're
time.
gonna think I want to watch Fortnite now. This is obnoxious.
Oh hey, someone live and actually playing the Rocket
In the
Band
top
thing.
4, yeah.
That's literally the first time I've seen anyone but aside playing it.
Wow. Yeah, still the only one. Oh, there was a girl in the top row.
That was cool.
Sorry, I really wanted to emphasize that it was a girl because yay girls.
And she looked like she was playing on like actual musical keyboard or something too.
I didn't see, I'm just looking through the category now. So, it's mostly regular Fortnite with a lot of seeing what this Lego stuff is.
Yeah.
Legos, ah!
That's why I was surprised to even see someone else playing it, honestly.
Yeah, that was the only one I saw. I'm really looking though. Yeah, a lot of these people have hundreds of viewers, so good luck with like 2 viewers in this category, you know what I mean?
Yep. Which, like, again, I don't really care.
Is this like in numerical order? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. Like, I don't stream for viewers really anyway.
I know
so
you
like, it's
don't.
not that
I'm
big
just
of a deal.
saying
But...
I could see why it would vary you. Even if you were a partner that just has like 75, 80 viewers consistently. You'd be buried as hell in this.
Yep.
So I've scrolled down a ton and I'm just now at 80 viewers. Yeah, I don't know, she was the only one I saw. Let's give her a follow. She only had 24 viewers and she was at the top.
Cool.
I'll take it. Yeah, what's she playing on? Oh no, it's a controller.
Oh, nice.
It's just that there's like words right there. I'll give her a follow.
How is she playing with that button layout? Like, I thought my button layout was weird, but she has left and right as, like, a chord, potentially.
I don't know.
Oh, but she's actually playing with people. I haven't actually played with anyone on Rock Band 5 yet. I guess I could try at some point if the game ever updates. Yeah.
I'm sorry, no, I'm just over here.
That's okay. Also, I don't know if I've mentioned it, but this level is really fucking hard. And like, gonna be honest, the rest of the game has been pretty hard too, but I've actually been making like surprising progress. So this level has definitely been a nice kick back to reality that some, if not most, of this game is still going to be very fucking hard. I've also had it spoiled for me that there's like 41 exits in this game, I think, total, so I guess I could probably update the question mark, but...
Oh, there are like several speedruns. Puppy! They have a 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 puppy!
Yo, we got to pet this little baby puppy earlier.
Yes.
And
He's a
he
pup.
was the sweetest little guy ever. I was walking down our stairs this morning, and I watched this little puppy in a coat walk by.
Okay, wait, there's a puppy coming up.
And he, like, looked over at us, and then, like, kind of kept walking, and I was like, oh, that was a cute little puppy.
And he just kept turning back to look at us.
And then, like, we're walking to our car, and he's, like, walking a little bit in front of us, and he, like, straight up stopped and pulled towards us, like, 3 separate times to
We're
the
just
point where he,
like-
like, closed the gap.
Can we pet?
Yeah, we were like, would we be able to pet your puppy? And they were like, oh my god,
Look
yes,
at the
please.
puppy!
Oh. They were like, oh my god, yes, please, of course. So we pet him, and he was the softest little guy ever.
He
And
was
it was
leash training. It was his very
he was
first time out.
leash training on his first walk outside ever, and we were like, obviously one of the first people to ever actually see him. And we got to give him confidence. We heard this because as we were walking behind them a little bit farther, the mom was like,
As we were crossing the street, I think we heard it.
yeah, the mom was like to the puppy, like, oh, do you have a little bit more confidence now that you met friends or
Did
something?
those pets give you confidence?
Did those pets give you confidence? And it was very cute. And also,
puppy!
ow.
Look at Fluffy, cause puppy! Ah!
Oh my god.
Impalas? I could tell from a mile away they were Impalas.
Oh my god. I'm so excited. So fun.
Stop, she just put them on.
Whoa, Smokey,
Mom, why are you so good at that? They don't understand that the 70s was like all roller skating. She used to compete? She's so fucking good? No, stop. She is really good. We'd go like during the week and I would always win.
There was this place that my sister and I used to go to with different strokes, facts of life, all the Jackson family.
Oh my god, how cute.
My favorite thing to do.
That's a lot of roses. That's too many roses. How do you hold that? Look at that.
That's a lot of
That's huge.
Alright, I need to get that platform at least up to the second spike in order to have it, like, stick out far enough for me to be able to make the jump. And it's actually probably better for me to land on, like, the left side of this platform so I can jump a little farther. Another thing that makes this double strat weird is your positioning of Mario on it. Because if you do the spin jump, you actually get an opportunity to like kind of reset where you are on the platform. Whereas if you're doing the strat where you just dip in and have the extra time, you don't get to reset because you're never actually like leaving the platform.
Can you put a tag that says Fortnite Festival when you're playing it?
Probably.
I'm just thinking because maybe you would search that in the tags if you're looking for those streams to watch.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know.
Okay, I think bringing the platform over that far is the right thing, and also that definitely. So, while it is possible to ride the platform, and it is also much harder I'd say it's much harder. It's definitely harder. Okay. I forgot to hold jump as I was bouncing off that Koopa. Okay. I was one jump away from PB because I've at least like made it up into that extra breath before.
They must be really paying for a lot of advertising. I feel like I constantly see this commercial. Or is it that it's constantly stuck in my head?
No, it's
or is
on,
it both?
It's on Peacock like all the time.
It's on all the time, okay.
I don't know if it's on regular TV all the time, but it's definitely on Peacock all the time. Okay. If I can have the platform up that high every time, then we may actually be in a good spot. Oh. Well, I got palleted there because I thought I was safe to just jump through. I didn't realize that I was gonna have that little ledge to deal with. By ledge, I mean that one.
I got 100% on that last project.
Oh, good job. I knew you would.
I knew I would too, but it's a sigh of relief to see it.
Great job, baby bun. You did amazing this semester.
You really did, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Circle. I wish I brought the iPad over here, but I didn't.
Oh, where'd you leave it?
It's on the nightstand. I was gonna just try to get up and get it.
It's probably easier for me to get up.
You're so sweet.
I'm sorry, I don't want him falling.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Will you grab the blankie while you're in there too, please? And I guess my sweatshirt? I don't know where that is. Baby, I was just trying to think of the things I might need while you're up so you don't have to get up again. Sorry, Stream. Oh yeah, everything. Thanks. Thank you very much. Now I can do my puzzles.
Oh.
Bun puzzles. This is a play on our favorite new YouTuber, Karen Puzzles. Our new favorite YouTuber. She's not new.
New to us.
She's been around. Oh boy, what have I done? Am I like really far over?
Yeah, you're kind of dipping into the middle of the couch.
Well, there's only so much I can do with this stupid makeshift ottoman.
I mean, sorry, you asked.
Well, because I keep bonking your arm. I can't do anything without bonking you right now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're getting to this gas reprieve. I don't really know what to call it. A little bit more often. So
Oh man.
I think pulling the platform up a little bit right there is a huge save for us. Because part of the problem before is we were making the jump off the platform and then just not making it. But I think raising the platform pretty much as you can there to get a similar jump to that both makes sense and at least doable. It also makes the jump back onto it a little bit easier because you don't have to fastball as far.
My personal attorney received a letter. They wanted to call me as a third-party witness. So, they wanted to put a third-party witness. Yeah, with the prosecution. And there's so many different cases that they have against them.
Okay, so I gotta go faster there because otherwise I don't have enough airtime. Which, like, I guess I knew from last time, but I thought because I made it last time, I would have just better made it this time.
I'm trying to make it clear. It's very, very different.
Alright, well, I feel a little bit better that we're at least making progress today. It felt very awkward and frustrating last time being torn between two strategies that I thought were equally viable. The spin jump is definitely easier though. You get less time to set up the platform, but you get guaranteed the air refresh and then also still have a pretty good shot at the platform. The only thing that sucks is you kind of do always have to be moving right, at least a little bit, to be able to get that platform in the right spot. And if you, like, just go up and down, you're kind of screwed. So it's still definitely really hard, but I think I've at least mentally figured out what I need to do. This part actually helps quite a lot to play on joystick, because I know where pure right is and can kind of just angle slightly down from there or up from there. Joystick is pretty good about getting specific directional changes like that.
Yeah. Why does this song have Cleveland show vibes?
Because it sounds like ta-ra, ta-ra, hey,
Yeah.
for generic Christmas song.
1,000,000%. This puzzle was a mistake. I know I keep saying that, but this one is for real.
Next the picture.
I thought it would be fine, but all of the pieces are this color.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
Oh my god.
It's a lot of mid to late 2000s wall color brown.
Oh, mistakes they were made.
For lack of a better
Yeah,
way
that's
of
a good way
describing
of
that
describing
exact
it.
brown.
It's a very specific brown.
There's actually a little bit of time there where I was moving up and down, and I think I still could have made that if I jumped correctly.
Oh, she just got roller skates too. Apparently everyone got roller skates in 2021.
I mean,
I am not the only one.
Thank you for giving me the confidence, Phoenix. Okay.
this definitely was the year everyone.
Hers are not Impalas though. What are hers?
Doesn't sound like Pantone's color of the year. It doesn't, but you also knew the exact color of brown I was talking about.
Honestly, it could be their color of the year, but it never would be because that means people would have to like it.
Like, I don't dislike Sandy Brown, but it definitely was like absolutely everywhere for a very limited amount of time.
World? Oh, it's that pillow. It's like sequins.
Jet setter. Let's do jet setter with lemon. Please. Are you guys bartenders?
How am I bonking you again already? I could cry.
I need real bartenders.
I haven't moved, but apparently I have.
I need real lemons. Refreshed. Here, the first two. Right up to on right. I need real lemons and real limes.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
I need real lemons, real limes for my ladies.
What was my show doing?
Big party planner.
I'm waiting for you to look up again.
I talked about Gary. I should know. You're my good friend. Thank you. Well, we'll get the party. Promise? Promise?
The timing for this jump is so precise and kind of awkward because it's like a very specific part of this vanilla platform timer. But you like have to jump before the timer's done because otherwise the platform falls too fast.
Before in New York, I was modeling. It was like the place to be. Andy Warhol, like everybody was amazing.
I don't know how I made it all the way up there and then died on the kind of simple jump over the piranha plant.
I remember I
Whatever.
went down at the table, and they had Coke on the table. And I thought, what am I gonna do? They said, "Do you want something?" I didn't want to say no, but I went to do it and I spilled it. And they were pissed and they said, "Never mind." God, I didn't have to do it.
Well, and normally you can time them with them always moving at a consistent speed to the right, which like takes a lot of the variable out of it because you like know that this platform's always going to be right there. So it just kind of becomes more of like a timing thing. Whereas this one you have to like put the platform into the right, like there I moved down at the last second for some reason. And because I moved down at the last second, the platform was in like a weird lower spot than it normally is. Which like I tried to adjust to in midair, but it didn't really work.
Coming up.
I said, "Does Erica seem like something's happening to her?"
That's to make Erica look better.
Erica, I don't have to make it look bad.
Still not gonna lie, these like movable time platforms are not my favorite, but this segment is at least feeling more fun and less frustrating than it was the last time I played it, so still obscenely difficult. but well, I am definitely glad I didn't wait for Fortnite to be done before starting the stream like I was planning on doing.
Oh my god, why is it doing this? It's driving me crazy.
Up to $140 in rebate savings on 4 selected stock Michelin tires. Plus, 0 interest if paid in full within 12 or 6 months. No Tires, the team you trust.
I'm not entirely sure why I didn't land on the platform again that time. I must have slow falled more than I meant to.
I am a great hostess and not a great cat. Very demanding. So in staying in a hotel, I feel like I'm saving everybody a lot of stress.
Yeah, my hand is itchy in a spot that I can't get.
Scratch, scratch, scratch.
Oh my god, I'd kill for scratcha, scratcha, scratcha. Okay, I used my shirt.
Nothing's gonna be but it's cute to have the solid gold dancers.
Okay, if I get it pulled up that high, I can actually slow fall a little bit more. Jump over which maybe. It wouldn't surprise me if some people playing Grand Prix World 3 absolutely blasted through this part because they just have more experience with the custom timed platform here than I do. And I imagine this jump probably fucked up a lot of people, right? Like, I didn't actually watch too many blind playthroughs because I was still trying to kind of keep my playthrough pretty fresh for myself, but
I mean, he even said, like, especially today, you get caught doing the wrong thing, you're canceled.
Oh, God.
Can I ask you a question? Yes. How are you feeling since when we spoke at the dinner after drinks? Here's what bothers me. There's a woman at the spring that put us all like that.
Get any more? Why is it so itchy in this spot? It's like the finger crease where my pinky connects to my hand. I can't do anything about it.
I'm sorry.
The amount of scratching I'm doing is just like hurting and not actually scratching. Ah.
So I guess another variable I hadn't considered on this jump is the time it takes me to get back to the platform from the piranha plant. Because, like, obviously I'm trying to do it as fast as possible every time, so there's not, like, a huge amount of variance. But there definitely is a little bit. And I think that actually is the main reason why everything up until then is pretty consistent, and then from there I kind of just have to adjust every single time. It's like it depends on how far I was able to get the platform before moving it, how far I was able to get it after, and even then I like barely make it. Holy shit, why is that jump so hard? Do I need to hang out there more? What am I doing wrong there? Oh, I can jump again. Okay. I think I have to jump back up there and refresh before the platform runs. Okay. So there's a very real chance that I might not even be able to play Fortnite tonight, which kind of sucks.
That
I
sucks.
actually wanted to play some of the songs tonight.
How much longer does it have?
It doesn't say, it's just at 65%. And I was at 47, I think, when I started stream.
That's stupid, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just wish you could update Fortnite Festival without having to update the entire goddamn game.
Yeah.
Just let me tell you, I don't give a shit about shooting people. Just want to hit notes.
Don't. Do.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's okay. Oh. I did not think that time was gonna make it. Okay. Do have to jump back up there again. How much is the paint gas for? Why are there so many different colors of gas in this level? I was not paying attention to that spike. Okay.
Okay, I'm listening. I was just wanting to make a point because Erica called me a friend that was a liability. I don't really know what that means. What did you mean by saying that? I don't know. Let me ask her. Listen, Erica? Yeah. What did it mean when you said that?
I don't hate there being like different levels of poisonous gas, but I feel like 3 levels of it is kind of a lot. Like, they stand out enough that I guess I can remember them. And it kind of just seems like every segment is designed to be pretty tight for it anyway. So kind of more just do the segment, I guess. It's just like, in a vacuum, having to remember 3 different levels of timer in a level this complicated is pretty hard.
Doesn't want to work very
And probably because I'm streaming and also downloading something.
well. Yeah, maybe. Using up all the download.
Probably better just turn the TV off for a bit.
Not gonna do that.
TV immediately buffered the second
You know
I said that.
Fine. Do whatever you want, TV.
Like the second I said that, the
I
picture went
saw!
away. I was explaining for
Oh,
stream.
Sorry, it felt like you were like rubbing it in about it to me. Why would you be doing
Why would
that?
I ever rub
No,
anything
you literally
in?
would never. I don't know. My brain is just convinced that like everyone hates me. You know, I don't know.
Well, newsflash, I love you.
I know you do. Brain is just dumb.
I mean, I understand. I just want to reiterate that I would never rub
I
your
know you
nose in literally anything.
I really know.
Also, I look forward to
No.
Fortnite updating, and then I also have to update Fortnite Festival still. Hopefully that update is smaller, because there's not really as much going on in that game compared to 7 years of shooties. Okay. Holy shit, why is that so fast? Let me just platform. I feel like I did that pretty fast. I could tell that was really fast, and instead of adjusting to it, I kind of just did the same jump I would have done anyway. Alright, well the good news is the download is up to 70% already, so there might be a chance of us actually still getting to play it tonight. There's one song in particular that's brand new that I saw announced on Twitter today that I want to play, and hopefully it's available now and not later. I thought I adjusted by holding down jump to slow fall, but I think once you're past the platform, there's no like slow falling back onto it. At least not at this height. There probably is with like unlimited vertical room. But...
Excuse me. You know exactly what I've been going through when I told you straight up what happened. Plus, you tried to push that false narrative that I have. Hey, did you get something about it?
No. What I did, Erica, is that I said you need to figure.
Alright, haul ass.
That's what I said. I did. Narrative, but just because you don't like it, doesn't make false.
Are you trying to get over, or are you trying to be helpful?
That's how I felt. And when I
Alright, Peeb.
I started learning about it. Are you?
Uh,
Yeah.
There's so much level here. Hi, Bunny Bud. How's it going? I'm doing okay. We're waiting for Fortnite Festival to finish updating sometime in the century, so we can play some new songs. But till then, we're making some actual progress, which is good, because this segment has been absolutely destroying me. I think we at least finally figured out a consistent strat somewhat for that part. It's not going to be consistent ever, but it's at least consistent enough that I can get through it. Yeah, I saw you've been playing Spyro on stream lately. I hope you've been having fun. I can now officially say I've actually played all the Spyros, and they're pretty fun.
Has Bunnyman been streaming?
Bunny Bun has not been streaming. I just saw
Is it on Steam?
On Steam, not stream.
Steam and stream are way too close of words.
Yep.
You know what else is way too close of words? Steam Deck and Stream Deck. I will always read it as Stream Deck every single time. It does not matter.
Yeah.
Because it existed first.
See, I'm a little confused why Barb gave you the red gas, like, notif there, but not a pink gas up ahead.
TV, please.
Yes, and you've been playing them on your Steam Deck? I see.
Stop it!
I hope that's some fun.
My problem is that a lot of streamers talk about a Steam Deck. So I think they're saying Stream Deck, and then I have to like reread based on context.
Okay. Nope, good. I was gonna try to go back to the gas safety at that point, but I think I was super dead no matter what. There's a lot of jumps in this game that are very, very hard under the timer that you have to do them in. And the sequence of pink gas jumps seems to be like that. Where like, with a slightly more chill timer, it's probably just like some kind of casual platforming around and stuff. I don't know, but it's kind of simplified because you gotta do it fast. I like barely made that back in there. Oh, I didn't. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see why I needed to spin jump on that until it was too late. I like did the spin jump, and then I thought about why I needed to do the spin jump, and I was a jump behind.
Well,
Alright, well, it's an update. We're up to 77%, so hopefully the super heavy parts of the download are done.
Next time on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
I have more fun. This is
Whew. Thought I was dead for sure. Yep, should have probably ran out of that blue Koopa, but I think if I was like extra precise there, I could have squeezed through just by riding on that platform. But I think what I'm supposed to do is bop off of that blue Koopa and then like wrap around up and into it.
I was really hurt being called a liar. I was emotional about it, and
I like really wish that this like timed navigation platform thing was slightly looser, because the rest of this level has been like really fun. And I think now that I'm at least making it through the timed platform obstacle, I'm at least starting to kind of feel the flow of it a bit more. But trying to suss out the timing of this entire obstacle right here was definitely the most work I've had to put into an individual Kaizo obstacle in quite a while. Okay. Looks like there's going to be an ad, so I'm just going to go ahead and run it now, and... Fortnite Festival's at 81%,
Thank
by the way.
God,
so...
because the download speed is horrendous because of it. I can only imagine what it must feel like for parents who have kids who play this nonsense all day. Well, download speeds. They probably don't even understand. They don't know what download speed is. They definitely don't know what upload speed is.
Definitely don't know what upload speed is, since...
It took me a very solid amount of time into my streaming career to understand what upload speed was.
Well, the thing is, for the average person, upload speed
doesn't matter.
at
Yeah.
all.
That was the joke.
Yep.
I'm glad you got it. I love you.
I love you too.
I love you more. You're just the greatest.
Yeah. Big jumps. Okay. Oh, there's platform over there, so I can just wait. Okay. I guess I don't entirely understand why there needed to be a green gas and a pink gas. Because from what it seems like, the green gas is level 1, the pink gas is level 2, and the red gas is basically level 3 fast.
Oh! It's the book about the guy that attacked her and then became a serial killer.
Okay. Disagree with that death. Okay.
But I can let myself go through it.
We're at least making like actual progress in this segment, which is nice. I was kind of worried we were just gonna be bashing her face in against the same 20 seconds over and over again.
I did my way first and said, did it my way. Me too. I think it says it all. Assessment. I'm learning to
Just wait a second.
whatever it is. I'm
Ah,
or what hurts more. That's what you have to say to yourself. Because it's not like, okay, let me what hurts more.
I imagine that's somewhat near an H, seeing as how it's like a 60-ish second segment to get there.
It's out.
There's probably like another obstacle, I would guess, and then an H.
It's the way it is. Coming up.
I was hot about that. I don't want anything to do with that. I'm on fire, and I've got no water to do.
She says she could be on fire and I got no water to throw on her. Okay.
Probably one Kaizo block. True. We haven't been Kaizo blocked yet. Although I can speak from personal experience that it is difficult to put Kaizo blocks in poison gas segments like this. It's probably actually not that big of a deal in this level specifically, since Barb clearly has a bunch of layer 2 and layer 3 stuff. But the toxic gas is a block that you like have to manually place in the level and stuff, so it does sort of limit what you can freely do in the segment. Assuming this is the same ASM that I've used, I guess. Which I guess it might not be, but it kind of just looks like it is. Yeah, so that's actually the main reason why in Hazy Kaizo Cave and Bun Bun 2, the first segment is marked by the layer 3 gas. Because I didn't have another way of doing it. But if you like go into that level in Lunar Magic and like highlight any of the blank space in that area, it's actually this like toxic air code that if you sit in it too long, you just die. But it's also why if you see a toxic gas segment, most of the time it's kind of just like pretty clean platforming through it without too much like coin guidance and stuff. Not that you like can't use coins, but a lot of the time one layer is entirely dedicated to the gas while the other layer is dedicated to like the level design. And you can like kind of get away with smudging it in some areas to kind of blend layers together and stuff, but you definitely have a lot more freedom if you're doing what Barb did here and using layer 2 as background. Hi, how's it going? Good to see you.
Hey.
I don't see it now. I'm not staying with Kyle. But you know what? There were so many people that were vying to stay in Kyle's house. So I decided to be the good friend and let them have their first choice. You know, you live this moment. I'm gonna be okay. And the work I'm doing.
Oh yeah, so we had a work party today, and it was like a holiday Christmas party and stuff. And like most of it was pretty fun because it was kind of just like a chill time to like eat and hang out and not have to work for a little bit. Um, but in the background, they showed this movie called Christmas Chronicles, and it was the most whack fucking Christmas movie I've ever seen in my life. First of all, it's set in 2018 and filmed in 2018. Santa says fake news during the movie,
Santa would never.
very unironically.
Like, he would never.
Santa is also Kurt Russell, who does not in any way, shape, or form like feel or look like a Santa Claus. The entire movie is like Santa kidnaps these kids basically and keeps them in the sleigh from Massachusetts to like Chicago or something. And the entire movie is them like trying to find these reindeer, which they eventually find and are somehow both very well animated and also fucking terrifying. Like they like kind of got it right. And it's not even like uncanny valley levels of like got it right but fucked it up. Like it looks like reindeer, but they also just look really creepy for some reason. Of course, that was a PB.
Naturally.
That Kurt Russell is dead? Nope, he's just Santa, apparently.
Nope, just Santa.
And, like, lots of weird shit happens in this movie. But I tuned back in after, like, not paying attention to it for 20 minutes. And eventually, Santa's elves come out. And they're, like, these little fucking, like, demon gremlin things, basically, that are, like, a couple inches tall. One of them pulls out a goddamn chainsaw and threatens to kill a kid. It, like, the entire movie made no sense. And this was just, like, the movie they had on in the background while we were, like, eating food and, like, playing dumb holiday games and stuff. And I was just like, alright, I know Christmas tradition for us is elf and olive. And I've confirmed that we will not be adding this movie into the rotation.
You know what movie I always think I like, and then we'll watch it, and then I always remember that it's not that good? I'll Be Home for Christmas.
Yeah.
And you know why? We actually talked about him earlier today. Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Loved that guy. Loved him.
Yeah.
And he was in it. And he was cute.
And he was cute. He was in it, and he was cute, and he was in it being cute.
Jessica Biel was also in it. It was really probably a very bi-awakening for me.
Yeah, Jessica Biel was...
Hold on, which one of these am I attracted to? Which one? Because I don't know if I knew it could be both at that point.
Yep.
Huh. Wow.
Young bun, confused. Old bun, wise.
Old bun?
Older bun.
Present bun works. Old bun.
I did not mean to call you old. I love you.
Your old bun, ball and chain.
I didn't say any of that.
Your old lady bun. Great grandmother bun. Jesus, old bun? God.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so a lesson to learn. Never call a woman old, no matter how you're meaning it or phrasing it. Just old is not in your vocabulary. I hope this helps.
I am, can I tell you, at the disco party,
Me too.
about Erica.
You can make yourself look like a liar right now.
Oh, so now you're calling me a liar?
It makes it feel like you had some other ulterior motive. I just wanted you to have a problem.
You have a problem with my life if anyone. I don't want anything to do with her. I don't want to talk to her. I don't want anything to do with her. you could be on fire, and I've got no water to throw.
Oh, we haven't eaten like any of that advent calendar in like a
In a
week.
couple of days, yeah.
Maybe my chocolates can be more exciting this time.
What does that mean?
It means last time you got all these hella cute chocolates,
Oh.
and I got like a bag,
No, I know what it
and
means now. Mine were like a reindeer and like presents or something, and you're just like, is this supposed to be Santa's sack?
you know, I was like, chocolate's chocolate, I guess, but you definitely got
No,
the.
I got like all of the good ones, and you got like Santa's sack, Santa's hat.
I got the star at one point, which I guess is Christmas Eve, but like is also just a star.
You.
Oh my god, I forgot to even tell you this, Spoon, but one of the last things we did at the party today was this dumb game, but also a very fun game, where you put like a plastic plate on your head, and then while the plate was on your head, try to draw a snowman.
Oh, wow.
And
Did you do it?
yeah, I did. I left it at work, but it was actually pretty good. It wasn't like perfect, but I did.
Did you win?
Well, it wasn't like a win or lose kind of thing. It was just kind of a let's see our preschool level drawings of snowmen, basically, and then still be proud of them. You're like, hey, that kind of looks like a snowman. Good job.
Sorry, I can't hear my show. Did the plate have anything on it?
No, it was very hard to do.
Yeah, it seems really late.
So this is what makes me a little nervous about the trip. Do you read TMZ? Did you reading about Erica this morning?
That's shady as shit, Garcelle.
Oh, Fortnite's done. That was fast.
Okay, that's when my show's actually working now.
Oh, by the way, there's no way that she's gonna keep that none of us know. Like, it just pops up on your phone. I mean, it's right there, and you're talking about the show. I mean, it is very public. One lesson I've learned about Erica from last year is if she wants to share, share, and she's definite. It's rough because I guess where's your anger towards me? What do you think it is? Do you think I don't have to do what I haven't done enough? Am I angry now?
Alright, well, that looks like it's good. Let's try to get this H before we switch over, because hopefully we're close.
It's luxurious.
It's everything that
Also, y'all, I'm just gonna say, Lego Fortnite looks pretty cute too.
Yeah.
It's basically just Lego Minecraft and has absolutely nothing to do with actual Fortnite, but I like Lego games and Minecraft can be kind of fun sometimes, so. My only experiences with Minecraft are playing it very not sober and then playing it with my little brother. Which were honestly not
My
very
only
different of
experience
experiences.
with it was playing it with your little brother. I told him that recently. He appreciated it. But also he was like, really? And I was like, yeah, I remember being in the living room at the house and I was like, what's about this Minecraft? And you were like, I'll show you. And we were just like digging and digging and digging and digging. That's all I really remember. It's the digging.
Wait till you do that, and you see
And then he
me.
thought that was cute, so that's all I remembered about it.
No, I said it's not the.
I could have brought holy water. I would have brought that too.
Okay.
I'm a little mad that you have no place.
How did that jump not work? What a lame way to die. Okay, I'm not even mad at the level for that one. I'm just mad that Mario didn't do what he was supposed to do.
Mario!
This trip is just what the doctor ordered because it's impossible to not feel happy. Coming up, are we
Oh my god, this is so hard.
work out our issues in our group and have a good time on this trip?
Oh my god, look at the skis. We are really an asset. I will not be on any of those.
I think I was also so many Just make sure you're set. I don't know why. No, I'm sure that I'm not going to Yeah.
This lady doesn't travel unless she sends her like assistants and people ahead of time to make the hotel room how she likes it. So going on this girls' trip where they're all staying at like 2 houses, she's just staying at a hotel because she's like, I'm too demanding. It'll be easier for everyone. Which, I mean, I guess it's good that you know that about yourself and you're not trying to like ruin everyone else's time with your demands. But also,
Maybe you should just not
that's
be
a lot,
that
girl.
demanding.
You're doing the most.
In the summer, I hear the river because the river's going to Oh, what is that? By the way, these are not supposed to be here. The Christmas lights are supposed to be taken down. Well, don't take the Christmas lights down. Why?
I heard that that's what you're really
Yeah, the section's kind of been destroying a save. It's fine.
This house was completed in 2018. Also, when we're from your this is master upstairs.
I'm just gonna. I think this room is clean. It's a good idea to take the lights down now. Yeah, wait, hold on. Those can stay up, those have to stay. Wait, I don't know what to do.
Welcome to the downstairs. Wow, this is where the party is. 5 bedrooms down here, a gym, entertainment area, wine cellar. Let's get this party started.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Not a problem. Kyle, this is so cute. I can't. I love it. You love it? I'm not
Lord, go out to club somewhere, Clark.
right.
Can you move that thing?
I can't believe there was. How long did you spend getting the 6 carat figured out? Like 4 hours probably. It was at least a half hour at the end of one stream and like a solid 2 hours of another stream of
For what?
flip flopping back and forth on 2 different strategies for the stupid carrot.
Oh.
It Because I originally was doing the strategy that I'm doing now, where you like spin jump onto the piranha plant. But then like 2 hours in, I figured out that you can just ride this platform all the way over if you're like extra precise. And then it like technically gives you more time to set up this jump. And then for a while I thought that was the better strategy because I was having so much trouble with the jump over that I was kind of just looking for anything to nerf that part. But then when I started up today, I decided that I was kind of just gonna commit to one strategy and just learn it instead of flip-flopping back and forth. Yeah, I was talking about it with Circle before you got here, but normal timed platforms, in hindsight, have a lot of these variables just completely taken out. So a lot of these jumps off of these timed platforms aren't really that big of a deal. But having to not only figure out how to navigate the 6-carat, but do it like pretty much perfectly on this is tough.
When I hear people losing money, I get nervous, so I stay fast. I'll put my poles out like this. For what reason? To keep you scared of me, so they don't stop running to you. So that works, putting your poles out like this? I scare people, don't I? I do? I don't think I've ever seen that before. And if I have to smack them a little bit, I will.
Also, can I just say again, I'm very annoyed that I had to update regular Fortnite for like 2 hours to be able to play like one new song in Fortnite Festival.
Yeah, for real.
Do not understand why those games are linked to the point where I have to update the regular one to update the one I actually care about.
I'm very happy I'm staying in the house. I'm protected. I haven't watched the snow in a long time. You got good boots for it.
I'm gonna go and change my clothes. I'll be back.
Alright, so I'm gonna start cooking.
No! Ah, that was so close. I would say I'm still pretty much spoiler free. I don't know anything about the puzzles or anything. I do know how many exits there are, but I don't know how to get to any of them or anything. It's obviously pretty hard to not watch any Grand Prix World 3 because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to watch the SMW streams probably for the past month, but all things considered, I would say I'm pretty spoiler free, yes.
Does it take?
We got this.
But can't we grill it?
Yeah, we can do it if you want. If we want to grill it, you're gonna have to eat the board 20 minutes after.
I was kind of wondering if that was going to happen, but it hadn't happened yet, so I didn't want to say anything about it.
Which steak do you think I should pick? Do you think I should get steak you think? Where's the butter for the corn?
No, use the butter for the corn.
Where are the napkins? Oh.
Alright, well, we've succeeded in learning a lot of the rest of this segment pretty quickly. Outside of this 6 platform. This 6 platform is fucking brutal. Oh, I did not think I made it. That's why it's always worth it to just try. But I feel like that was so off screen that it was absolutely off screen on the stream. Like under the purple.
Thank you very much, Kathy. Here.
Wow, it'll help me. I thought I was gonna have to do that too.
Okay. Well, I think we're good on Death Zone.
Not the Ouija board.
I played when I was a kid, but
I feel like you don't play a Ouija board, you just get scared by a Ouija board.
Well, and the spirits that are gonna come to a Ouija board are just like fucking around anyway. I don't know. It's never like a good time, it's always scary.
are we going to be able to work
A Waluigi board? Wow. A Wapeach board?
Oh. I would do it. I want a tattoo of her too.
That would be the most obscure tattoo.
Why?
Because Wapeach is not even like a Nintendo
She's not
character.
real yet?
No.
Wait.
It has like leaked concept art from like a concept designer that like at Nintendo.
Well, it was from Nintendo though.
Well, yeah, but
It wasn't just fan art.
Defy, hi, how's it going? We are getting our ass kicked by this segment, but we've at least seen a pipe, so I'll take it. You're at this exact
Just
level
this
too.
level.
Welcome! How's your experience with this 6 platform? Because mine was brutal.
It's been rough. Oh my
Welcome
God.
in, everyone. Hi Defy, hi Pinchman, hi Katie. Welcome in.
Friends.
And thank you for the shout out then.
Yeah.
So, if you're watching Defy grind this level, y'all probably know how tight these timers are. We got stuck on this 6 platform for a while because we accidentally figured out there's like another thing you can do here where you just ride the platform all the way over. And I would not recommend doing it. Because it sort of derailed progress in this level for a good like 2 hours when I tried to learn that strat. And also it's just really hard and kind of not worth it. So that's how you do it. There's 2 different ways to do it apparently, and like I very much got stuck in the middle of seeing benefits from both ways of doing it last time.
Last couple times I saw you, you were a little tipsy.
And it's funny because I tried to do that platform way where you just ride it all the way over, and then I could like never consistently actually make it all the way over. And part of it was probably just that I started getting psyched out by the super tight movement around the spikes and stuff. Because like you definitely can make it, but you have to pretty much constantly be moving towards the refresh, which is much easier said than done with where those spikes are and how far they actually extend out. You like both can't stop moving and also have to do all of the positioning for it perfectly. Whereas this way, you still have to pretty much constantly be moving, but the part that is difficult has a little bit more leniency because you're at least trying to fall and jump instead of just move and hope. Like, I see benefits of doing it both ways, and I've gotten it both ways, but my consistent strat is definitely this way. Especially if you do a little pull-up right there. Yeah, we kind of fought back and forth on stream for a while last time on which way was intended or not. And we settled on that way because the piranha plant's like there and actually does something. I was preparing for the final jump, not the jump I needed to make.
I'm sorry if you guys can hear my show, by the way.
You normally can't hear the TV like
Okay,
at all.
that's good.
Yeah, no worries. I've I haven't seen anything past this fight, but obviously you don't want to get spoiled, so enjoy the lurk. Hopefully we'll be on to Fortnite Festival soon and actually playing some of the new songs. So.
Yeah, thanks for the raid, Defy.
Thank you. You can hear it a little bit. That's fine. I don't mind if it's in the background like a little bit, just as long as it's not like the only thing you can hear, or if it's getting in the way of like me and Bun talking. Some ambient housewives as we grind big world.
You know what? I'm gonna watch what I'm gonna watch. I am who I am.
And now I unfollow her from Instagram, and they have a problem with that. It's not about Instagram. It's what the
Hi Doc, how's it going?
I haven't heard Dawson
Hi, Doc.
think to her about pouring
One of the characters' voices sounds a bit like Bun at this volume. That's funny.
Oh no. That's not funny.
The Real House Buns.
It sounds like me?
Bunverly Buns.
I guess I'll turn it down. God.
I mean, they were just chilling and hanging out.
Well, I'm embarrassed.
I don't think you need to be embarrassed about
Well,
it.
I am.
Oh, we are so close. Okay.
ever a reason to use that word, especially coming from another community.
I'm having a very difficult time because there's nobody standing up for you. Oh, not everybody.
I'm just glad that we're actually making progress again, honestly, because we've been doing, honestly, pretty good in Grand Prix World 3, and then we hit the 6th platform, and kind of came to a screeching halt for a bit, but
Or even you know, I might burn hard.
seem to be relatively okay now that we're figured that out.
It's just, as well as saying the same thing, just preach the thing. Not like,
Yeah, honestly, I have a couple of exits I could have done, and this is probably, from what I've seen, the hardest of them, but that's okay. Part of the fun of going into an open world game, sort of like this, where you can experience multiple levels at once, is doing harder stuff than you're probably reasonably supposed to, given the exit count, but also I have to do it anyway, so I might as well just do it now.
after the whole thing, when I was on a do that. Because all the things I want to say, and that's all the way to do it. Why did she do that? Well, I don't. It's
I also think it's kind of funny that you can tell where the toxic gas ends at the very bottom of the level, because it does the little like "pew" noise right before you die, which means that it like cuts off the air like right as you're falling anyway. I think that's funny. Which is also the reason why I figured this is the same toxic ASM that I used, by the way, because I think the same thing happens in that one. I just don't have an audio cue set for it. Y'all didn't notice that? So, I think it's because I've specifically designed with this ASM before, but it's actually one of the first things I noticed. Yeah, the death lane's like right below the bottom row, so there's like a little. That's also why you can like swim under levels and stuff. Um, but it also means that if you have like custom air stuff like this, it technically runs out like right before the edge of the bottom of the kill plane. Yeah, it's like once you hear it, you're like, oh yeah, that's definitely what's happening. But hi Kevin, how's it going?
Oh, hey, Kevin.
Good to see you.
Sometimes it's hard to speak your mind in this script. People get upset, they're emotional. This was not intentional. But Diana, she's saying what she makes it feel, so.
Wow, I'm really getting somewhere on this puzzle.
Wow, yeah, you are.
Thanks. You know, so many of the pieces were just different shades of beige. I didn't think there was so much wall space until I saw the pieces.
Well, you know what? If you can do a beige puzzle, then that means that you can do lots of puzzles.
Puzzle. Yeah. Sometimes when a puzzle feels impossible, I remind myself that there are people who do speed puzzles and they do them.
Yeah.
So it's possible. They're gonna do it.
I wonder if you can cheese anything that way. Probably not. I feel like the only way you would be able to cheese that is if this segment was a water level. Even then, you probably wouldn't be able to cheese it because Barb typically does like depth dirt and stuff. So like you'd be able to get under this platform that I'm on, but the second you actually got under it, you just die anyway. Theoretically, you probably could. But it'd either have to be a water level or I guess a cape level because you can sticky fly to it and it would do the same kind of thing.
The article said that she has a $750,000 insurance. If those areas were paid from the company, that could come back.
But honestly, toxic ASM stuff isn't really used super often. I was like so worried about not landing on that platform again that I completely shorted that jump, but that's fine. Because the only hack I can think of offhand that uses this, yeah, toxic air ASM I guess is a better way to put it. Not toxic as in bad or not. I actually think this is underused, honestly, because I think there's a lot that you can do with it. The flow of each segment, like I kind of mentioned earlier, kind of has to be like very platforming based, because you typically end up having to use like one full layer just to indicate like where the gas is and stuff. But if you can do that and just build fun platforming stuff, I think this level style has a lot coming for it. I'm sure it's been in other hacks since then, but the only other hack I can think of that uses this outside of Bone 2 is Purgatory with the volcano level. And I think that level was the first one I saw do this ASM with the meter and stuff. Because mine was just figure it out. Ultimately kind of amounts to the same thing, since most of the time these segments just end up being go as fast as you can to the next air pocket, pretty much. But like I said, there's probably more that you could do with that just hasn't really been explored yet, because I thought I was dead at the first jump of that platform and then tried to recover it. I probably should have been dead at the first part of the platform because I did not move over right far enough. Okay. For some reason, dying on that brown platform jump right there hurts a lot, and I don't know why. It's probably because doing all of the other stuff leading up to it and then dying from brown platform falls fast is a little rough. That's a me problem. God damn it, that's so hard. Okay, we're close. About as close as you could possibly be on the platform, so. Oh, we're dead? Okay. Oh, we almost made that. That extra height off of the platform is super important because it gives you a little bit of leniency on the jump over, and also just means if you land back on it, you're like free. Like, we definitely wouldn't have made it if I didn't raise the platform there. Okay.
Which one is the one that sounds like me? Rinna?
Probably,
I guess I'm Lisa Rinna. I don't have the lips or the hair,
You
but that's okay.
could be worse, I guess.
It sure could be. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess that's the way we haven't died yet. I didn't realize it until I had missed it, but I guess that's the first time I missed that block kick. I can probably even just land and kick it there and not have to do it midair, but...
Well, sure is quiet in here.
That commercial makes me so emotional every time. Why you gotta do that to me, Kroger? Oh my god. I can't watch commercials. They either get stuck in my head or they make me cry.
Oh, that was a weird way to die there. Okay. Oh, that's funny.
What?
In like the BTTV emote, it's just titled GPW3, and it's grab, throw, block, and throw it at thing.
Oh, that's funny.
I will say, in Barb's defense, there's only so much you can like have a player do to like loop around and stuff. But also, I left with the meme pretty hard, so. For some reason it said I wasn't logged in, otherwise I would have added it, but...
You need me to add it?
If you can, yeah. Thanks.
I think I did it. They changed it. Yep.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. I have everything but the tree. We're filling in the tree now.
Good job.
Thanks. Do you want to take a break when I'm done? Do you have an ad coming up soon?
I do, but I'm trying to finish this segment if I can.
Well, that's fine. I just wasn't sure where you were. Mhm.
In fact, let me snooze that so I can just try to get this. Enjoy your GPW3 spam, y'all.
Right, I give it a refresh and it's there. I'm going.
Shout out to the neutral for no reason.
Get down. Bottom. Top to the bottom.
I'll say it is.
Hi, honey. Here. It's exciting. Hi, honey.
How are you?
I don't care. Let's go.
Going 3 and 30?
What's funny is I have not refreshed the on-screen chat, so it just looks like everyone is very excited about GPW3.
GPW 3!
No! I landed on it and ran under the pipe!
No! I just saw.
Ah! God damn it. Alright. Oh yeah, see if good Gur's back. I forgot about that.
Yes! Thank God. I'm sorry, I got excited. He's back.
This is a good purpose here.
Yes, thank God.
And all the jury's here. The worst is gonna be great. Because she's seen it 20 years. I just don't want to beat everybody. That's all I know.
Hot drinks
That's fine.
really get you going? Woo! Finish my puzzle.
Good job.
Thanks.
That's so true.
Put this one down to 225 pieces. Oh.
Ah! I ran over the pipe!
Oh, I'm cold.
Why is this pipe so hard?
Pipe's so tight. Ugh. Bark. Close that window. Close it up. What is going on with this blanket? It's
I-
coming apart.
I have no clue. Our blanket ottoman is not as structurally sound as we want it to be.
I know. There's no way to- You know, when we were dating this whole kid, and we gave me the confidence and thought maybe be a better healthier me, it's like so much fun. Together, this other girl, sorry, I'm not
I kind of messed it up. What kind of help, I think? I don't fucking know. This blanket is like really big, to be fair.
Oh, this pipe is so hard.
Times. Oh my god. Ow.
Right, you walk around the other way.
There's a lot of shit over there too. All your work stuff is there. It was already hard enough to walk through before all your work stuff was there, and now that all your work stuff is there, I can't get through that way either. Ugh.
platform ended slightly sooner than I thought it was going to. Okay. I'm almost out of snoozes. I think if I run out of snoozes and have to run the ad, I'll probably just run the ad and switch over to Fortnite Festival anyway. I do want to play the new songs tonight, and they're on rotation, so... And one more snooze left, so let's just get it in the next 7 minutes. I mean, to be fair, we've landed every which way around the pipe that we can now.
Oh, this looks a mess.
Ow.
I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah, you kind of just stepped on my toes.
Well, I was trying to pivot into my spot. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Um,
I obviously wasn't trying to step on you.
no,
I apologize. Thought I did, though.
it's okay.
Ow! Sorry, this makeshift ornament is, like, helpful, but in the way. I wanted to have a dab before I got all comfortable. Nice you're not on cam.
If she likes me or not. You don't have to care. I'm happy to hear it. At least to be honest about it. If I was Sutton, I would never talk to Diana. Because if someone can cut you down like that, why would you want to be friends with her? I think she comes from a beautiful place. You don't have to be so told that again. But it's now. Well, you can't force her to say it. Give your apology. Don't yell at me. Don't yell. I know, but I'm about something is coming off that's not authentic in this apology. As somebody who gets into fights with people on earth that I shouldn't be fighting. And then an asshole and does horrible things. But I hope that I can at least acknowledge that that's what I did. Yeah, no defense. I was wrong. Yeah, I did that. I'm stuck up in the moment. Stuck up in the moment. And that's how I felt. So I can't double talk. That was my pure emotion. Right out of my mouth. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. What are you gonna do? Come sit as far away from us. I'd rather just sit. I really like you. I like you too. Work it out. I think Sutton and Erica would get along if they just dropped off. They're both from the South. They're both opinionated. And when they let their guards down, they actually have fun. Let's get back on this thing. Yeah, back. I love you, Cherie. Let's go with her. I guess what? Saying the same thing. This baby is slow. Go slow. I don't care how long it takes us.
Ah, just land in! They changed Desi's emote prefix? What?
What?
Oh, they sure did. It's just Nintendo Desi
don't-
now? That is much longer.
Baby, why don't you click out of those weird in-game now things?
It wasn't bothering me.
Well, how did you see your chat?
Just read around it. That's really annoying, though. I wonder why they now decided to
Did someone
change.
try to, like, report it or something?
Probably. Desi unfortunately gets a lot of dumb reports from people who get upset. However, he had that prefix
He had it for a long
years, so I'm not entirely sure why they suddenly cared and also did it with no warning.
Like, suddenly it's a problem. How do you know it was with no warning? Did he mention it on stream? Well, and you can tell it's just the basic Nintendo Desi.
Mommy plays ski. Down. A very big
Yeah, Twitch has a weird tendency to like enforce rules kind of out of nowhere.
Okay, he said on Discord. Huh. Did he say, like, did they say anything to him about it? I'll check his Discord, actually. I'm in there.
Alright, well, we have another 3 minutes. If I don't get this segment tonight, we're absolutely getting it, like, pretty quickly next time, so I'm not super upset about it, but I would like to get it tonight, and then just...
I'm upset about gay huge cock. For context, that was one of Desi's emotes. It was huge clock. Well, I mean, I'm sure the emote is still there, but it's not gay huge clock anymore, and that doesn't have the same feel.
Support people seem to not have access to reasons or any way to
Huh?
appeal. That's...
That makes no sense. Desi. I don't know where things would be.
Thank you, Circle. He can't change his prefix
Oh my
for 60 days
God.
because it's just been changed,
That's
even though he wasn't the one to
stupid.
change it. Okay.
I'm gonna go dinner with you, yeah.
Alright, you gotta get the job.
I'll get him the second job.
I went to normal viewing ourselves, so I can shoot it. And we had a nice time. If you feel like it,
Oh, it's just in the general channel.
there's peace. We had a nice time today. We communicated, and I'll take that. When you FaceTimed me while I was at the wheel, yeah, that whole earring thing is like it's everywhere. The article said that she has $750,000 earrings that were paid from his company.
What? That's where I died? Okay.
It's not gonna air for a few days, but the fact that I am on a national syndicated talk show, it doesn't say you're guilty, but it says you have compassion. Clearly, her position is that she is also guilty. But the things that you're wearing, is it ill gotten? Yeah. I mean, I would have wanted it. That's what I'm saying. I would want it. Is she wearing that? I'm not staring at her here.
Ah!
Oh
Okay.
my god, what was that sound?
It's me missing it.
No, what hit something?
I don't know.
Something hit something.
Didn't-
It was very loud, sorry.
Okay. Alright, well, we're close, but an ad's about to run, and I want to play the songs before they're not available. So let's go ahead and call it an SMW for the night. Take a quick break, and then switch over to Fortnite and play some Rock Band. If that sentence confuses you, it confuses me still too. But no, we're not done quite yet. We're going to switch over for Rock Band stuff after the ads. So sit tight, enjoy the clip show, and we'll be back in a couple more minutes. Thanks for hanging out, everyone.
The fucking low kick. I'm very annoyed about that.
Super Mario Christmas wrapping paper? They're snowmen!
That's cute.
My eyes still twitching.
I mean, I guess there's not really anything I can do. I hope it attacks the shelter here and I just go for low kick now. I'm annoyed I didn't go for low kick before. I didn't really consider Mudshot's 95 accuracy there. That was a little bit of a choke on my part.